Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is 9th Legion. Let's play some more Star Wars Empire at War Thrawn's Revenge Mod 2.15. We're in the rundown till 2.2 releases, so I'm going to try and conquer as much of the galaxy as I can. Unfortunately, we are dealing with a rather large Imperial Remnant counterattack, led by a Super Star Destroyer and a bunch of Praetor class battlecruisers. So I am struggling to find reinforcements, but I think we're about to be in a position we can counterattack this. So let's get our main fleet up to here. Darla's kind of moving around between Bofururi and Cofflis, so it looks like we're going to bring up our main fleet behind her, attack Cofflis, which is held by one Praetor and a couple of Star Destroyers. They're about to do another ground invasion of Bofururi though. Yep, there we go. And they've brought in AT-ATs this time. Okay. Can we actually see what they're bringing in to face us? Okay, they've got flyers. Damn, that's a problem. We don't have any anti-air. And 4 XR-85s. Now, we did actually manage to get a lot of infantry built, so that will help. We've got some turrets built. We'll get a squad of tanks. And we might be able to hold this. If we lose it, it would be a shame after the last battle. And we're so close to actually counterattacking this and maybe taking Darla's Super Star Destroyer out. Okay, all forces need to head up to here. At least they don't have artillery, so we can kind of sit back and hold out, which will be useful. And we might be able to take the saber tanks and actually use those. Yeah. Please don't get stuck behind the other units again. You're much faster than this.
Moving out. Tank brigade ready. Right away.
Oh, bloody hell, the infantry is just blocking the saber tanks from moving.
Ready.
Affirmative.
Get up there, you're fast.
Yes, sir. Moving to that area, sir.
Okay, all the infantry's moving up, that's good.
New coordinates.
Just, Jesus Christ. Stop getting in the way with the damn infantry.
Out.
Roger. Reporting in.
Now, we don't have to worry about AoE weapons, I don't think. We killed the Dark Jedi last time. We've got some anti-vehicle turrets. The problem is those XR-85s are really good. That's going to cause us a problem. We do have these AT-PTs, but... sorry, AT Podwalkers. Yeah.
Heading to coordinates.
They didn't actually... They're Clone Wars tanks. Oh god, that's their flyer. Okay, everything we've got
Form up.
that could possibly shoot up, please shoot that thing. Okay, yep, that worked better than I expected. Yeah, actually having some rocket infantry there did help quite a lot, didn't it? Now, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do what we did last time. I'm going to grab my saber tanks and see what we can do to push out. Because these are fast and mobile, and they do have decent guns on them. Also, if they die, they will respawn, which is useful.
Let's go.
Watch out for these, because they will chew through the shields pretty quickly. And we've got another one of you up above. We should be able to kill that pretty quickly, though.
Not copy. Moving to fire.
Take out that unit for me. Fire the missiles. Come on, get that wrecked.
Reporting.
Oh, no, there's another one. Okay. You still...
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're down. That's good. Okay, I want to pull back a bit because I want some of your shields to regenerate, although they are regenerating pretty quickly.
That.
So that's the flyer unit down.
Going there now.
And that's the... This will be the last of the E-Web squads. If we can get them before... If we can counterattack these before they set up, that would be great.
Enemy in range.
There we go.
Ready.
Perfect.
This way.
So now all we're facing is a bunch of XR-85s, which are probably one of the best ground units you can get as the Imperial Remnant.
Rolling out. Moving
They're
to position.
great big kind of floating towers. Oh, they've got more of you guys. How many do you get in a squad? I swear to God. No, don't blow up the Boffin dwellings. We don't care about the Boffins right now.
On my way.
I mean, if I can kill off enough of these, maybe we can encourage them to retreat. They only had...
Right away.
Again, I thought I only saw 2 units of these, but they... Oh!
Heading out.
Okay, get behind it, get behind it, get behind it. Split our forces, keep moving, keep moving. Try and stay behind the damn thing.
Just give me a target. Let's go. Keep going. This way. Open fire. Tank getting ready. Affirmative.
Trying not to let this thing get shots off. They just wasted their missiles on the Boffin dwelling, which is less than helpful, I'll admit.
Attack that target.
Another E-Web squad. What the hell is going on with that? Okay, come on, kite this thing around.
Unit
Damn. Okay, we will get that respawned, I believe. Can we get a few more shots on this thing? You need to move. There's another one coming up behind you. No, no. Oh, okay, no, you did kill it. I thought they started shooting something else, and that was bad. Okay, so we've taken that down. I might actually pull this back a bit until we get a few more units, because these are going to be pretty weak. Now, we do have anti-vehicle turret and an anti-infantry turret there. We've got the podwalkers as well. I mean, they are technically 3 units. The problem is they're just very slow, but I guess we do want them up the front. And I'm going to need all of the rocket infantry, actually, up the front as well, because they can kind of bunker down. Now, you are producing more tanks for me, so you can head up to the front line, please. Going to need you guys. Okay, let's keep you behind the turrets a bit.
Moving ahead.
XR-85s have a very long range on their main guns, though, so that's a bit of a problem. You guys all...
Take cover!
Yep, take cover. But we might be able to kite them again. They're pretty slow. Saber tanks are very fast, and they do have decent firepower, it turns out. And there's the last one just spawned in at the bottom there.
Armor ready.
I mean, we don't have to kill them all, we just have to kill enough to make them retreat, and then I can get the fleet up here and we can kind of save this whole situation. This infantry is not going to be massively useful, I don't think, going forward.
Reporting. Order acknowledged.
Might put one of you out front just to spot anything coming in.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, could you get out the way of the tank that I need up the front line?
Let's move out.
Just give me a target. Moving out.
Come on, just get up there. Jesus.
Order, sir.
This is not meant to be this complicated. Why is that tank stuck?
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
What's this one dude? Oh, there's one dude blocking his way. Okay. That's fine.
Sir. Let's go.
No, no, you just... There's a straight line. Go in a straight line. For the love of God, go in a straight line. Okay, let's grab you guys, and let's go take a look and see if we can find an XR-85 to kill.
Let's go.
Actually, I'm going to go down this way, because that's a bit of a narrow corridor on the left-hand side. If we could face it over this way...
Over there.
Whatever they're bringing in...
Rolling out.
A bit more room to play around for it might be nice.
Moving.
I mean, they must have dropped off something else by now, so either there's another AT-AT out there,
on my way.
Or they've dropped off the XR-85s.
Right away. Order acknowledged.
You guys must have some units somewhere.
Fall out.
Problem is if the base defenses get attacked while I'm down here with all my vehicles, that could be problematic as well.
Keep going.
You know what? I'm going to send you guys down here. I'm going to try and capture that.
Keep going.
Screw it. If they're not going to defend it, we're going to try and take it.
This way.
Maybe the AT-AT is moving up along here, which means we might better come up behind it again. At least get some damage in and then just run away, rinse and repeat. Got to use that mobility.
Moving. Attacking target.
Okay, not quite what I was looking for, but I'll take it.
We are victorious.
Okay, they just had an E-Whip squad. They never dropped the XR-85s. Don't know why. They're really good units. They should have brought those into the fight. That's not bad. We didn't actually lose anything for that. Suck it, Dala. Yep, and the ground forces have pulled back, which is actually good because if they hold over Coughless, they didn't. They did drop some off on Coughless though. Okay, how's this fleet looking? 2 Praetors, 3 ISD-2s, 3 Victories, Superstar Destroyer, versus a Praetor, 3 Victories, and an Acclamator. We can probably handle that. And we can probably handle that as well. So we could wipe out a lot of their forces here. I think we're going to have to do that, because then we can link up with the forces we've got over here. And that will boost this fleet quite significantly.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, let's jump in over Coughless. Now, they've built a space station. I'm hoping they haven't built a massive amount of ground defences. If we start taking a huge amount of shots from hypervelocity cannons, this will go south pretty quickly. Hypervelocity cannons are a bit OP. But we're coming in with just that. So what we want to do... they shouldn't be able to target you with a hypervelocity cannon, I don't think. And it looks like their ships are starting to turn around. I'm actually just going to hold position here.
Enemy unit sighted.
Okay. I've got the Golan platform. I think we just drop in behind this fleet now and take out what we can. You can just, yeah, you just blow up fighters. Ooh, they've got A9 vigilances. They're not bad.
Choose your reinforcements.
That is the system.
Trying to come in out of the arc, out of the main arc of their guns. So I actually want to bring these guys in a little bit behind them. It's a dark map. I can't quite see where stuff can drop. Apparently I can drop you there, right on top of that victory. That victory's about to have a bad day. And let's get a few of you guys out.
Heading out. Fall out. Let's
Just to deal with fighters. Surprise! Okay, make sure we target down the shield generator on that first. You have pretty much wrecked that though. Also that victory had a bad day. Alright, get fire on that, get fire on that, get a fire on that. That's really the only stuff I care about killing right now. You can start moving up and joining the fleet. You can just work your way through all these TIE fighters and stuff pretty easily, I imagine. You guys come around and start engaging over here.
Watch him. He's coming around.
Praetor is taking a lot of firepower, and the shields have gone down. Shield generator is destroyed. That's perfect. We want to make sure we get the engines so we can't retreat.
Returning to your position.
And you need to move up and just kind of keep in range.
Direct fire on the engines.
You won't be around much longer.
What are you engaging? Are there just fighters up here? Yeah, you're just wrecking fighters with your spare turbo laser cannons. You can start working on that golem platform in that case.
Destroy the shield generator.
I've got him.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Choose your reinforcements.
Can't really afford anything else I want, so...
Capacity.
Oh, I thought that was going to cancel. Okay, that picket ship is about to die. I didn't realise that was actually a droppable point. You're so close to the golem platform, I thought that wasn't allowed.
Getting a lock.
Okay, where are you? I don't know where you're going, but I want you to be shooting the Praetor, please.
I got him. Closing
Most of the Praetor systems have gone down though, so...
Main
This is...
shields deactivated.
Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. You're fine. Anyone else losing shields? Anyone else we care about losing shields? No. I mean, you're taking a fair bit of fire here, but we can probably survive that.
Take down their shields.
Start targeting that victory, because it is getting a bit close to the other Praetor. Actually, make sure we take out the engines on all of these ships. I don't want anything escaping and reinforcing Dala. Same for you as well. If we've got guns in range, let's do that. That Praetor is about to explode. Redirect firepower to the golem platform, please. You're doing fine. Your shields are fine. Let's make sure we've got these guys moving up and supporting, because there's a lot of fighters over here. And they do extra damage to our ships. Okay, victory's about to go down. Can we take out the engines? We can take out the shields. Take out the shields so that stops recharging. Perfect. Alright, you can move up and hit that. That one's down, so you guys can start finishing this off for me.
Engaging the enemy.
Got a lot of fighters here that aren't doing anything. All fighters should be.
He's about to be destroyed. I'm on this one.
Locking on.
I don't know why you're not hunting and destroying.
He's headed your direction.
Oh, because you can't hunt and destroy inside a... Right. This is something that's not meant to happen, but does. Hunt and destroy gets deactivated by going into a nebula. So I'm turning it on, then moving towards the enemy, hitting the nebula, and deactivating it. It's weird and dumb. Let's put it that way.
I'll take care of this.
But I think we've pretty much got this in the bag. Yeah. All capital ships should just start targeting that down. And let's just speed up time. We've watched many a level 1 space station explode in the past. We don't really need to worry about it too much.
Copy. Right away.
Got target critical. I got him. I'm on this one. Watch for enemy ships.
Enemy has been defeated.
Excellent. And actually traps a decent portion of their ground forces down there. We did lose the Enforcer due to a bit of a misclick. I was trying to cancel it by putting it so close to the enemy it would hit the interdiction zone, but that's not what actually happened.
Construction
Now.
complete.
What have we got? Something just moved from somewhere.
Brigade standing by.
Dala. 1 Praetor, 1 Superstar Destroyer, 2 Venators. You know what would really make this battle work for me was if I had a hypervelocity cannon there.
Beginning construction.
Problem is that's going to take a while to build. Now we do have this fleet up here. I mean, the sooner we take this out, we can reinforce that. And oh, they're actually pulling ships out of Sajanzij. What have they taken out? I don't know. Let's get probe droid up and find out what they've removed.
Vehicle in production.
Because that might mean we can actually push back down there. Unfortunately, we're not doing anything over here. We've got all these ships and none of them are doing anything. We should probably do something about that. Pretty soon, let's be honest. Is it? We've got people in command of these fleets? We do. You've actually got a bunch of extra ships that can join you. Okay. Let's actually do something with some of these ships. You head to Metalos. You leave someone behind. I may have built 32 picket ships there. Not entirely intended. I'll try and get you to Carida. They've only got a level 1 space station. Just auto-resolve that. Yeah, we can take that out. They've got no other ships there. Nothing else leads away from there. Drop off a picket ship, and we'll move you up to Coruscant.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
You guys move down to Carida.
Tactical battle imminent.
Let's begin a space battle over Carida and push in this way a bit, just to keep the pressure up on the New Republic. I don't want to be focusing so much on the Imperial Remnant that we allow the New Republic to build up large amounts of ships, especially as they should be getting MC-90s and maybe even Nebulas right now. We should be in Era 3 or 4, so Nebulas should be on the field. It still says Era 2 in the corner though, even though we did kill the Emperor Reborn, so I'm not sure if that has actually advanced the tech level. Nebulas are very tough though. Why is this taking so long to load? This is a fleet that does have 32 picket ships in it, so maybe that might explain why it takes a while to load. That could be a thing. I built all of those to just kind of hold ground behind us, so we can move in and take over more territory, but given what's happened on the other side of the galaxy, that may not be the best plan. Although if we can deal with Dale, we will stabilize that whole situation.
Look, sir,
so we'll see.
them.
Okay, what are we actually facing? A bunch of dreadnoughts, some carriers, an MC-40. They do have a Golan 2 and a Golan 1 and a level 2 space station. But we can handle this pretty easily. Let's try and take out some of this stuff before it gets in range of their defences. Oh, no. That was the wrong one.
Choose your reinforcements.
I think this is just going to be a bit of a Praetor field day, let's be honest. As long as we can keep the fighters off them, they should just tear through everything they've got here.
Let's go. Location confirmed. Heading out.
At maximum unit capacity.
Looks like they decided to pick on one of the assault frigates first. That's pretty nasty. Actually, you lost your engines as well. Taking out the engines on the ships as they try and leave is probably a good idea. If you could target their engines for me,
on the engines.
you could pick off their engines for me, that'd be great. These dreadnoughts are never going to get away, so that's fine.
Destroy the engines.
So, oh, you've still got engines. That's fine. You've lost everything. You've lost everything. Yeah.
Under control.
Okay. We managed to at least cripple a couple of good ships there. Let's focus down these dreadnoughts before they do too much damage.
Our target priority is the laser.
All fighters should be deployed by now, so we're just trying to destroy those.
It's about to be destroyed.
Poor dreadnoughts. They used to be the king of the battlefield, but now like Praetor 2s just show up and wreck their days.
I've got him.
We're still hitting that MC-40 in the back there, damn. That thing's having a bad day as well. Okay, the dreadnoughts are down. I think we saw a couple of corvettes getting picked off. Overall, not bad. Is there still... I feel like there was still a corvette or something running around somewhere. Oh, they've got a transport at the back there. Let's break off an IPV and go chase that down. There's an IPV.
Closing on target.
Problem is they're very small. There we go.
Reporting.
They're very small compared to very large ships. If you go chase down that transport, that'd be lovely.
Targeted. Squad.
Attacking.
My scopes are jammed. Where are the others? Taking
Alright,
them
let's try and push through. Unfortunately, we're going through a very narrow area here, but we have taken out most of their ships. We need to get as much firepower on that Golan platform as we can, but we might actually outrange that, I think.
Let's finish him. Under control. Watch him. He's coming around. Watch your back. Returning to your position. I can't switch position.
Yeah, find the best way you can over here and just start wrecking that thing for me. A couple of our fighters are getting wrecked, but I'm not too bothered about that. They did get their carrier away, and a very badly damaged corvette.
Almost gone.
You're opening up on that.
Yes, sir.
Get a full firepower, please. There we go.
Yes, Commander.
Don't know what it was, but it's dead now. And that's the most important thing. Wow, we actually worked through this really quickly. Damn, Golem 2s do not stand up well to Praetor battlecruisers, is what I'm learning here today. I mean, there are 3 of them firing, let's be fair. Speed up time here a bit, let's just wreck this for us. Looks like they're sending the fleet out to try and defend it, but unfortunately, once this goes down, they're going to be the next targets of opportunity, and yeah. Just going to get absolutely wrecked there. Yeah, those Corvettes actually made a fairly decent run in there, but it's not going to last them well. Okay, let's have you switch targets onto that good one. You can join in on hitting that as well. We are getting hit by fighters a lot here. Let's bring up the IPVs.
Let's go.
Make sure we're dealing with those if we can.
Watch for enemy ships.
So I think Praetors are big enough they take extra damage from fighters. Yeah, Praetors are in range. You can tell by all the little explosions of ships exploding left, right and centre. The fighters should still be hunting and seeking. Okay, hit the level 2 station. Yeah, they are getting through your shields pretty quickly with just fighters. But it looks like we've finally got enough of an edge here. With the IPVs in close range, they won't be able to even get out from the station before they start exploding. Take down a couple of Corvettes.
You are victorious.
Brilliant. That gives us orbital control over Carida. We did lose an IPv1. Damn, when did I lose an IPv1? I didn't notice. Oh well, I might have just sent them a bit too far forward and they got picked off by one of the Golem platforms maybe. We can probably live with that, and Carida doesn't actually connect to anywhere, so that actually means the front line is now over Chandrilla. So, if we move on Korolog, we could actually... I don't know, I'm assuming Korolog connects to Kuat. But we can move this fleet down to here. We've still got a fleet in orbit of Coruscant. Yeah, we can really push on the New Republic and just start taking out a lot of their worlds. And Kuat is a level 3 shipyard as well, so I would like them to not be building ships there. How big is this fleet? Pretty decent. 13 ISD-2s and 4 Praetors. Whatever they've got, it's not big enough to stop that. So let's break off a support ship. Deal with that. Alright, let's quickly head back over here. How's it looking? They've moved a lot of their ships away from there. Let's get a probe droid in. And what can we see over here? Darla is still kind of trapped. Now, I'm going to struggle to get any reinforcements on this fleet. I think what we've got here is what we're going to have to work with. Unless I pull this Praetor off and send that over. That is the front line against Druckenwell. But they've only got a couple of ships there, and that looks to be blockaded by the Imperial Remnant here. So I think we might actually be able to do that. Let's actually get that Praetor. Because we are going up against an ISD. So I want to be careful. I want to make sure we can do this. We do have an ISD of our own, but it's not as good as an Executor class. I don't believe. I think they are inferior. Mon Calamari is still building ships, which is great. Let's queue up another Praetor there.
Vehicle in production.
Get a couple more ships coming out of there. Right, that Praetor can join this fleet. And I think we're going to have to move on Darla.
We're moving out.
Man, the New Republic must be terrified. We look at all the ships we've got here. Oh, that probe droid data. What can we see with that probe droid? Damn it, it expired. That's annoying. I guess I've got 500,000 credits. I guess I can afford another 30 to build a new one. Right, let's engage Darla and try and take down that Super Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Definitely have someone in charge, don't I? Yes. Oh, did we get the hypervelocity cannon?
Tactical battle
80%. If they take a while to build, we should be okay without it. We've got a Super Star Destroyer of our own. I'm not going to put him in too much danger. We're going to try and lead him with the Praetors. I think we can probably manage this. We just got to get that. We need to come in behind Darla's Super Star Destroyer. Super Star Destroyers are great offensively, but they're not great defensively because of their huge turning circles. So if you can come in behind them and start hitting them hard, you can get away with a lot. So we can see they've got their own Praetors and that.
Choose your
I mean,
reinforcements.
I've got one Praetor, I've got 3. So we should be able to win on that count. Might be, once we get sense data, if we can come in behind them. I need to make sure you don't get blown up before I get sense data though. So could you turn around and just kind of tuck yourself as far into the corner as you could? There we go, that's perfect. There's the Venator, Executor, another Venator, and a Praetor. We could try and pick that Praetor off now. But this is a pretty beautiful space behind to come in. If we come in for the Praetor, we will be in range of your guns. But I do want to kill you. Problematic. I mean, I could bring you in here. Well, again, this is another part of the problem, is if I bring you in too close, you're going to take a lot of damage.
Reinforcements cancelled.
If I bring you in too close, you're going to take a lot of damage. Maybe we do go for the Praetor and we just come in on the far side of you.
Set coordinates.
And then like have a firing line of capital ships up here.
Flank speed coming about.
That might have to do the
At
job.
maximum unit capacity.
Because yeah, we're in range to hit you hard. And I can get these Praetors to come about and start engaging as well. Bring that victory
Ready for
down as
battle.
well.
Reporting in.
Just try and put as much fire onto you as we can. You already lost about a third of your shields, which is pretty good going. You're kind of turning the wrong way, but I'll take it. You're coming around beautifully, so start engaging, please.
Our target priority
I
is
think
the
they killed my IPV. No, my
Awaiting
IPV
your
is still
command.
alive. Okay.
Over
Run.
there.
Run, IPV. Get out of there.
Under control. Watch him. He's coming around.
Okay, target the shield generator.
Your position.
And then I'm going to hit the engine so this thing can't escape.
Our engines are gone, sir.
Oh wow, they're focusing down my victories? Oh yeah, they are. Okay.
Getting alive.
Ready for duty.
Well, that's okay. All fighters break and search and destroy. Praetors should just be lighting this guy up
The
for me.
lasers are our target.
Make sure we take out that other engine core. Beautiful. Switch targets to the heavy ion cannons. Switch targets to the other heavy ion cannons. Switch. Just going to work my way through all of this.
Has been destroyed.
One of the problems with ISDs is they fire so many guns that they actually fire way more shots than they need to destroy one target. But they keep firing until it's destroyed. So there's shots in transit that could be hitting other stuff. Right. Switch target to the Venator because that Praetor is dead. I think my IPV might have died. I'm going to be honest. I think my IPV might have just been killed. And I feel like we're losing to fighters as well.
Roger that.
Finish him.
Form up.
Okay, you guys pull back a bit.
Navigating to coordinates.
Watch your back. Return to your position. I'll take care of this.
Perfect. Okay, so we've taken out 2 of their ships. Your shields are still looking pretty good, and their ISD is alone apart from one Venator. If that Venator comes up here on its own, we can take that out.
Incoming forces.
In fact, let's grab all of our bombs and try and just hit that Venator now.
Target locked. Blasted scum. Taking that.
Choose your
We probably could use an IPV to actually help out here, so let's just clear up some of their fighters with an IPV, because they actually have better fighters than us with A9 Vigilances and the like coming around. Let's get you up there, kick on the guns.
Under control. Watch him. He's coming around. Back around.
Okay,
Return to your
bombers.
position.
Oh, that. Okay, we are fully engaging. Okay, that's fine.
Getting a lock.
Praetor has opened up that way. You're in good position there. Let's move you down a bit. Let's move you down a bit. I'm gonna have the victories kind of come in on the flank, I
Awaiting
think.
orders.
He's about to be destroyed.
We are hitting Dala pretty hard, and that Venator is having a bad day.
Nowhere to run. Closing on target.
In fact, the way this Executor is turning around is great, because a lot of his guns are not going to be able to target us. Okay, where did my bombers go? Let's bring you in. Actually, let's bring you in on the ISD, because they will do way more damage to that. And yeah, you've helped cleared up a lot of the fighters, so let's bring you down a bit as well.
Shield's almost gone.
Location confirmed. Enemies in range.
Engaging the enemy.
Okay, we're going to kill the Venator. What are you actually mostly targeting? Looks like you're actually hitting fighters rather than capital ships, which I'm pretty much okay with.
Missile launchers are the
Let's
primary
make sure the
target.
Praetors are focusing on that.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
And if I can bring you down a little bit. No, okay, no, stop.
I've got him.
Yeah, you started turning away, which is not what I wanted. Bombers are making their run.
Setting up my
Get those torpedoes away. The shields are almost down, actually.
I've got him.
Where did my victories go? I don't mind sacrificing a few victories if it means getting a bit of extra firepower in this.
Under control.
Intercepting.
I mean, we've got... Oh, yeah, they've kind of... Yeah, their fighters got on top of us there a bit.
Falling out of formation. Roger that.
We have pretty much wrecked their fighters, though. They're starting to target some of the capital ships, but we're doing okay. Problem is, I need to move you down, but you seem to insist on turning around, which I don't quite understand.
Watch your back.
Yeah, look at that. I'm telling you to go down, and you're halving around the other part of the map. Maybe if I move this Praetor away.
Getting along.
Let's actually move you down that way. Move you down this way.
I copy.
You two need to come in on this. So please start hitting that. We are getting through to the subsystems now. All fighters should still be hunting and destroying. I think most of the original batch already got destroyed, unfortunately.
We've lost our turbo lasers.
Closing on
Yeah, they're
target.
hitting the...
Watch for enemy ships.
Why have you done that?
The ion cannons
Oh god,
are
okay, you got
inoperable.
wrecked.
Taking him out.
Okay, Praetor, that was not the best plan.
You won't be around much longer. Engaging
You're
the
doing
enemy.
fine. Just kind of move down this way.
I'm on this
The
one.
pathing on these larger ships, I swear to God.
He's coming
You've just done a pirouette in space for basically no reason.
Choose your
Okay, well,
reinforcement
I'm going to bring in
position.
an ISD behind you.
Move out.
Maximum
I'll
unit
take care of
capacity.
this.
This is kind of a dead spot for Superstar Destroyers, especially the Executor class. So I don't actually think they're going to have any weapons that can really hit you here. So you should just be able to lay it on.
Launch bay is gone.
Closing on target.
Okay,
I'm hit.
stop and engage.
Enemy forces.
Stop and engage. You're actually completely out of range now. Can I actually get you down here at all?
We're being targeted.
Why are you turning around?
He's headed your direction.
Just go forward. It's not complicated.
Narrowing position.
No, where are you going? Stop turning around as well. Okay. You're in a good spot. Stop there, just murder everything. ISD is now marked. Let's try and rectify that by getting you up there. That victory is somehow still alive. You've got no shields left, so we might as well put full power weapons and just start wrecking stuff.
Returning to your position.
Make sure all fighters are seeking and destroying.
Where are the others? Taking
I mean, at least our Superstar Destroyer is safe. What is going on up here?
coming around.
This entire Superstar Destroyer is doing nothing but engaging a single squadron of fighters when I need them down here killing Darla. Because she can still retreat. In this version in 2.15, there are no engine hardpoints on Executor class Superstar Destroyers. There is nothing keeping her here. She can retreat.
Forces.
You've kind of turned away, which is...
Enemy
Yep, she's going to go. Damn! We just didn't have enough... If I kept that Superstar Destroyer on, we might have had enough firepower, but unfortunately in 2.15 you just can't stop them leaving unless you have an interdictor. And I don't believe in 2.15 Pentastar alignment actually gets an interdictor, so... That's unfortunate. We lost 2 IPV-1s and a Victory 2 Star Destroyer, but we did take out their Praetor and a Venator 2 Venator Star Destroyers, leaving Darla pretty much on her own as she pulls back to New Cov. Let's grab that that fleet and move them back down to there. Let's get you
We'll be there
reinforcements.
shortly.
So we have
Tactical battle imminent.
Darla has counterattacked immediately. Okay, that's not quite what I was expecting, but we'll see. I don't know what she's bringing in. Now this is going to be a messier fight because I'm not selecting the defensive forces. We're just going to be with a random selection of my fleet. And knowing how the AI chooses your ships, we're going to have a lot of support ships in this flight.
Incoming.
We've got a Praetor at least. I don't know where my ISD is. We've got 2 Praetors. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's all my support ships. All my IPVs are in this fight. We do have the Superstar Destroyer. Okay. Can I please move you down here a bit so your guns are a bit better off?
Roger
Gonna need
that.
you to engage.
Engaging the enemy.
Yes, sir.
Anything that's actually got decent guns on it needs to move down
Form
and
up.
engage.
Coming around. Heading to destination.
Yeah, we've got all
Awaiting
these ships at the back which are not doing anything right now. Okay, yeah, just light that up.
Ready for battle.
Light that up.
Destroyer
Light that
here.
up. All fighters hunt and destroy. All bombers hit that ISD. Have we got any scimitar bombers? We've got 2. Okay, that's not really worth it. That's 5. Don't know why I can't just select those as a group, but okay.
Yes. Come
You're
on
going to
now.
die, unfortunately. But there's not much I
I'm
can
on
do about
this
that.
one.
Attacking the lasers.
Under control. Watch
Copy.
it. He's coming around.
I copy.
Them in my sights.
Yeah.
Returning
Take
to
out
your
the iron
position.
cannon.
Open fire with everything you've got. That Praetor is coming into range, which is nice.
Falling out of formation.
You've turned around again. Why? All you need to do is shoot this thing.
Reporting.
Don't know what you're shooting at. You stopped shooting the target as well.
Fire the missile launchers.
Okay, if we've got a second chance to kill Darla, who has turned her back to most of the fleet. That victory is getting wrecked, but we do have the Praetor coming
Bay
in.
has been destroyed.
Choose your reinforcements.
If I could get in... Well, we'll see. This is going to cost us. We're going to lose ships here.
Pursuing enemy forces.
Particularly because you guys are not doing your jobs. Please go hunt and kill.
Form up.
Get the IPVs down there if you can.
Awaiting orders.
This is not the engagement we wanted, and I need you to turn around and actually get in a fight. Are we through the shields on Darla? We are not through the shields yet. But we are behind her, which is good. You go to full firepower, please.
Maximum firepower. Star Destroyer standing by.
Ah, now we're through the shields. Okay, so now we're starting to hit subsystems.
To be destroyed.
And we have got bombers all over you, which is nice. I mean, she's probably just going to retreat again, but we've got a chance. Okay, need this Superstar Destroyer would be super useful if it would actually get in the fight.
Your orders. Your command, sir.
Confirm target position.
It's got 12 IPVs. All of those IPVs could be shooting at this. Everything, we've got to put everything we've got on this.
Falling out of formation.
Our shields are down.
This is going to cost us casualties, but I don't know where you guys think you're going. Get on target,
We've
please.
got them on scopes.
Go after the
Engines are malfunctioning.
Route for another attack.
Excellent, our Superstar Destroyer is coming into range. That's going to work out a lot better for us. I mean, if she, as long as she doesn't try and retreat immediately, we might actually have a chance. Looks like we're going to lose another victory, but that will allow me to bring in another ship. Unfortunately, I can't actually get behind her because she's right up against the edge of the map here. We've got a lot of bombers coming in there, that's good. And our Superstar Destroyer is working its way down from the front here. I wonder if I want to try and use you to select your targets so we don't have all this fire that's going in on targets that have already been destroyed. But if I do that, I don't know which way you're going to start moving. Maybe I could do that with a Praetor though. You, I don't know why you've turned around. That's just weird. Okay, all the IPVs here that are in range, maximum firepower. Your guns are very small, but you've got a lot of them and they fire very fast, so they might be able to start working through some of this. I don't know what my Star Destroyers are doing. It should be very simple. Move into range and engage. They make this way more complicated by doing this whole turning around malarkey. Just come down
We're
here.
moving out.
Let's finish him.
Awaiting your command.
Attack position.
Under control.
So we're going to lose a couple more ships,
Watch him.
and she
He's coming
still
around.
might be able to get away, but we do have the fire coming in from the Superstar Destroyer, which has actually gotten into very close
To your
range.
position.
As long as it doesn't start turning around or anything dumb, we might actually have a chance here. Because that is a lot of explosions happening on our
take care
Superstar
of this.
Destroyer. Now, I'll be honest, I don't actually know who the leader after Darla is. I think it's maybe Palion.
Getting a lock.
And I don't believe he has an ISD, Superstar Destroyer. So this would actually be, be really nice if the Imperial Remnant stopped running around with battlecruisers and Superstar Destroyers all the time.
Craft.
I'll take this as a victory if I can get it. Damn, she retreated again. We couldn't do it. We couldn't get her. We lost an Enforcer, another 2 IPVs, and a victory. Damn. Okay. I mean, we've got the more reinforcements coming. We just need to hold this line.
Construction
She has no more
complete.
Praetors in that fleet, which is useful.
Construction complete.
Right, you guys join this fleet. Again, we're probably better off hitting her on the attack, so we'll have to think about that. We might have to see what we can do here. If we attack there, maybe I can just swarm her with Praetors. I've got 4 Praetors now. We are building more behind the lines. Do have another bunch up here as well. How many Praetors are in this fleet? 2. You do have some Star Destroyers. You got a lot of older ships though, so that's the problem with that. Need to scan Sijansic at some point, and yeah, continue harassing the New Republic. But I'm going to take a break here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed all that. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you did. And hopefully, I'm going to see you later on for the next one of these. Bye.